Grand Rising. It's good to see everyone. Are you feeling the energies already? And I'm sure you are. I'm feeling all the energies. And we're back. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. We were hit with 2 solar storms, 2 blasts, and our DNA is upgrading. And, maybe you might be feeling a little bit off. Maybe your brain waves might be a little bit off. And I have a lot of information prepared for this very important message today. These solar flares are becoming part of our everyday life journey. And, we have to understand and overstand how we're going to actually manage these energies, because nothing can stop this. I'm sure you know this already. Nothing can stop this. So every time we get hit with these massive waves, these massive solar storms, the CMEs, they're going to rock us. They're going to upgrade us. And we have the preparation to accept. And in this message today, we could see what's happening to the others. Grand Rising, it's good to see you. Please smash the like button if you haven't done so already. It's going to help others find this message. If you're watching on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on. I have a lot of information to go into today. How's the sound? You get a 5x5? You get a 5x5 in the chat. We got good sound going. We got everything going right now. There we go. We're going to be talking about the back-to-back blasts, consecutive storms coming into our field, the DNA activation. We're going to talk about geomagnetic fields and solar activity and how they affect our brain waves, our consciousness, our nervous system. We're going to talk about programming. That's predictive programming. Some of you know about this. I have good evidence of this today. We're going to talk about the study of solar activity. We're going to relate it to the Schumann resonance. We're going to talk about what you might be feeling, what others are feeling, and how we're actually going to witness the rapture. It's good to see everyone. It's a tremendous day. We're back, and we're better than ever, baby. Bay Area believer. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's so great to see all of you, regardless of where I am. A lot of us might be returning to home base. Yesterday's message, I talked about the grid, and we're about to enter a very pivotal, powerful moment in the history of humanity. We're in the middle of World War III, which is also the rapture, which is also the event, and these back-to-back blasts, the energy's rising. We're about to hit a very pivotal moment. This is the pinnacle. It's 2022, and this time period, this next month, it's going to be, what's the word? Tremendous. So you might switch your location again. You're seeing a part of my journey, and you might be called to anchor the grid. I'm back at ground zero. I'm back in the bunker, and the energies are very rough. And I'm here to serve my brothers and sisters simply by existing. I showed you that in the last video. You might say, "Why am I called to this area? Why am I in this area at a certain time period?" Because you're actually here to anchor in these energies as a human portal, if you will, a human energy amplifier, an organic amplifier. You got to watch out for the inorganic amplifiers. You ever see those towers? Those inorganic, you're the organic amplifier. So we're actually anchoring in these energies that are coming from the solar flash, and we're going to be witnessing a whole new world. It's a whole new world. But we have a lot of important, it's a very serious video. People are saying, how is this possible? How is the rapture possible? How are we going to witness, right? We're all witnesses to this. How are we all going to witness all of these biblical events, what was described biblically, how is it possible that we can witness all of these things? Don't worry, because I'm here to break down the science of how we're all going to witness all of these things. We're watching it play out. Oh, Puerto Rico's in the house. Good to see you, Sandra. Yeah, there's a lot of things, They talk biblically about the plagues, the sores in the body. They talked about all these things. And now we're about to witness it all. All of it's coming to the forefront. So I gave everyone enough time. Is the screen glitching? There's too much power here. But as long as you hear the sound, it's good. If I'm glitching, I'm not even here. I'm actually in a different dimension. That's a story from another time. I'm just having a human experience, and sometimes it's too powerful for the electronics. Some of you know what I'm talking about. The slider people are tuning in right now. The screen is flashing, Holly. I'm sorry. And sometimes it's best for me to be out in nature. I could ground this energy that's actually greater than the matrix itself. Did you know you're listening to this right now? You're awake. You're ready for this. You're actually greater than the matrix itself, and you're causing glitches. And I shared with all of you, this is going to be a tremendous, greatest reality show that you've ever seen. And all of the answers are going to be right in front of your face, and we all have to break it down. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you're new to the channel, you're in for a treat, and I'm going to be going really in deep of what we're all experiencing. We all need to harness the power of I am at this time period. They want you weak. They want you to lose yourself. But as I shared before, and it doesn't matter what anyone wants to throw you off your path. That's right. You are strong. It's not the ego. It's the Christ, the power of I am. And you're going to need this for what we're about to witness. You need to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself for what we're about to witness. It's good to be back, Light Warriors. It's good. We came back with all the energies, and now we're going to be dispersing all these energies. And we have to just keep going, Kenny. I'm grateful for all of your support. I'm grateful for your attention, the currency of the universe. Yes, the light is inside of us, Maureen, and then we start glitching electronics. Some of you have heard about these things like the slider people. You're glitching reality. That's how powerful you are. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. So if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You're going to get all of these very deep, detailed updates. We're going to go real deep today. I like to go real deep. And then we understand. We're not understanding anymore. We're going to understand this reality because you are not beneath it. The cult wanted you to be beneath it with subconscious programs. We're actually going to be talking about it today. They cast spells. We got to break free. We have to break free of the spells. We have to be charged up and ready to go with power. Like the lions. Are the lions in the chat? Let me know if the lions are there. I'm seeing tremendous glitching right now. But this is what it is. But we're going to get the show on the road. Hopefully the sound is good. If you'd like to join our group chats, we have group chats on Telegram and Discord. I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon. The link is in the description. We have live Zoom meetings, and I'm grateful for all the support. The link is pinned above. We're experiencing back-to-back blasts, solar storms from our beautiful sun. And everything is rising up right now. We're just in a greater energy. It's actually a different age. We're actually entering the age of Aquarius right now. They made songs about it, kid. They made songs about this time. It's the age of Aquarius. The serpents, the satanic trash, they want to lower your vibration during this time period. If you're new to this and you say, well, this is spiritual wackadoo stuff. Remember the Hawkins scale of vibrational consciousness. They want you in fear, guilt, and shame, and they bring you down. You have to rise up during this time period. You have to be the lion and have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. When we have such powerful solar storms, can you imagine that back to back? It'll be double the solar blasts. People are saying, no, it's just, it's just normal stuff. But nothing can stop this. Nothing can stop the solar flash. And we have to have the preparation to accept. Otherwise, we'll get wiped out. So when we experience solar energy, right? Solar flares and storms, we have increased earthquakes and volcanism. You might be going through DNA activation and experiencing DNA activation symptoms at this time. I want each and every one of you to focus on this, right? Naturally, we evolve. We evolve through the light of Christ, right? Tesla said, everything is the light. Everything is the light. So if you're disconnected from the light, you're going to have a problem during this upcoming month and years to come, because life itself is changing. This reality is about to change. It will never be the same again. We know this already. So you are evolving during this time period. You have to be powerful, all aspects, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Even on my journey, listen, I'm an authentic man. I slacked physically the last couple of weeks, right? I was relaxing, but now I'm getting back. I'm training. I'm back to training every day. And that's what you need to do at this time. They want you lazy. They want you sitting there. You got to get up and get moving. Move the waters of the body. When our DNA receptors, remember, 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. Your DNA receptors are immersed in water. Got to stay hydrated at this time. And you have to flush the water, move the waters of the body. I did a full video on this years ago. The water must flow. Your water, whether you lift weights, run, jog, swim, whatever you do, you have to move the water of the body right now. If you're learning something new, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message. Geomagnetic fields and solar activity affect the human nervous system. Isn't that interesting? And we are going to experience, and we're already experiencing, it's already been happening. It's just going to be happening greater and greater and greater. Everything is rising up. You haven't seen anything yet. Some people are saying, "Oh, I saw so many things in the last few years." As the video is glitching like nonstop right now, I can't control it, Light Warriors. A lot of you have experienced a lot of things since 2020. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. This is what this is real life evidence right now. So we can't, maybe I'll try to move back a little bit. We can't, it's true, right? We can't even imagine what we're about to experience. It's biblical. They said men's hearts will fail them of fear. So you might be experiencing the fifth dimension, the 5D. You're experiencing so much. And you're on a new timeline. And your DNA is taking in this light of Christ. If you're taking in the light of Christ, why don't you blast some electrical bolts in the chat? I love if you haven't subscribed, you should be part of our tremendous group chat. I love you all. It's great when you're all sharing. Oh, the best is yet to come, Ronnie. But we're witnessing the rapture. Some people say, "Oh, the rapture's not real." The rapture's not real. Two realities, two experiences. It's the split. A lot of people talk about this. And again, the greatest vibrational frequency is authenticity. Everyone has free will, and through free will, and a lot of people have subconscious programming and contracts. You came in with soul contracts. Everyone came for an experience. Everyone is actually playing a role at this time during the greatest event in the history of humanity. Absolutely, Sue. Put on the full armor of God at this time period. So what are we going to experience? This is a very important time of the message, I want you all to focus your attention. There was a study on solar activity, and all of these energetic environmental factors act as energy sources that outplay in different ways depending on an individual's health status, maturity level, and capacity of self-regulation. Your capacity to regenerate, your capacity to self-regulate your physical vessel. So people are either flourishing and are going to flourish during the solar flash. And some people, they might have a difficult time period. The nervous system, it has to be connected to the source, right? The source feels like some people say, oh, the source got to be connected. It's true, though. Scientifically, it's true. And all biological creatures are affected by the Schumann resonance. You're connected to it. You move up with it. If you're disconnected, ready? If you're disconnected, if your DNA is disconnected from the light, from the Schumann resonance, if you are disconnected from geomagnetic fields and solar activities, it affects the human nervous system. So we're going to see two different reactions from geomagnetic fields and solar activity. And we are being bombarded by solar activity right now. We have liberty and freedom. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Lately, many things from my past have been validated. Oh, absolutely. I had a lot of strange things happen to me. Now it all makes sense. Love you guys. I love you too. We have liberty. And it does make sense. This is, I shared about this future proofs past. I learned things years ago. I learned about frequencies. And I said, I didn't really understand it at the time. And now I do. And that's what this is about. Some people might be tuning in. They might not understand everything that I might be sharing. But you're downloading it in the subconscious mind. And then at the right moment, it's all going to click. And then you say, oh, now I understand. It happened on my journey. And all I'm doing is paying it forward right now. I had a difficult morning as well, Nikki. I'm going to be sharing ascension symptoms. You're experiencing these solar energies. Nothing can stop it. It's bombarding the whole. It doesn't matter how much chem they spray, how they want to block this. You can't stop it. There's nothing that they can. All you can do is prolong it and take as many souls with them as they want, if you will. But love and light, it's the age of Aquarius. Grace Aquarius, love equals God. Yeah. It's a tremendous time period. And we have to realize they cast spells. You need to focus your attention on the 5D. I'm here to pull my brothers and sisters out of the matrix and bring them to the 5th dimension. That's what you're doing. You're here to pull them out. You're here to pull your brothers and sisters out. Spiritual Jacob, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor. Thank you, Spiritual Jacob. What can we do to be more receptive to these new frequencies, and what causes us to not be receptive to it? Well, Spiritual Jacob, that's what I'm actually, it's like you read my lesson plan here. So to be more receptive, you have to be more in the inorganic in the organic frequencies, not the artificial frequencies. So you want to be out in nature, wherever that is. For me, my nature spot is the beach. I love going to the beach. Ground yourself, walk barefoot on the sand, on the soil. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated. All of your DNA receptors need to be hydrated at this time. Really focus on the food that you're intaking. Everything you consume, Spiritual Jacob, what you watch and what you listen to is also what you consume. If you have people on your journey that are saying, oh, well, we're going back to normal. It wasn't normal. We're not going back. We're moving forward. Keep moving forward. So you have to disconnect from maybe the tell lies to your vision, the programming. You have to disconnect from people. that are bringing down your vibe. Maggie, you got to stay high vibe, right? So, and you need to be very receptive, the preparation to accept. You're evolving as we're alive. You know, heavy metals and fluoride and other things can disconnect you. In the last, you know, think about the event really started in 2020. So think about all of the evil things that have been rising to the surface that are disconnecting people's attention and disconnecting their DNA receptors from receiving the light of Christ during this time period. So the energy's here. And listen, the enemy doesn't take a day off and is, listen, very smart. It's about being conscious, not really smart, about conscious. So, you know, think about this. So think about where you are going and why you have to have the, you know, many people have wrote in the chat, put on the full armor of God at this time period. Put on the full armor. You could write it in the chat. Put on the full armor of God. I strap on the full armor of God. I'm ready to go, baby. I don't care what satanic trash comes my way. They get Michael. Greater than the matrix itself. Biblically, they said it will go around you. All of this bad stuff, don't be fearful. We're here to maybe make people find comfort. If you're familiar with the consciousness scale, get to a level of acceptance. Listen, life ain't perfect. I've had my valleys as well. There's peaks and valleys. I just did a video on that. And again, if you're new to the channel, check out the channel page. We're going to get you through this time period. Life is about peaks and valleys, ups and downs. I've gone through downs this year as well. My life hasn't been perfect, but God is leveling me up to become the person that I came here to be. That's what's happening for all of us. Because after the madness, we're the ones that are inheriting the earth, and we have to restore this earth for everyone. So what are we seeing right now? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I was coming across the double solar storm. 2 blasts, right? We had a CME. And this energy is coming to affect all the inhabitants, all animals, all the plants, all biological systems are affected by solar activity. Michael T, thank you so much, Michael. 1111, I love you. They'll get all the Michaels. Wholeness and balance to all here. Yes, it's the House of M, Michael. It's good to see you all. Yeah, listen, I didn't come alone. Neither did you. We're actually a family. It's not about me. You could see the false idols. Follow me on my social media. It's all about the ego, but we're actually a family or familia, either one, whatever you'd like to call it. So we're actually a family right now. It's like the House of M. We're getting the band back. I just did a video. We're getting the band back together, baby. We're getting the band back together. So when we all come together, we're making this force that is going to construct a full armor of God, if you will, around the entire grid of this realm that we're in. Nikola Tesla called this a realm. We come together. It is a reunion, Heidi, and you have to be powerful at this time period. Franny Lee, 1206. Thank you so much. I love you. Love and light, Michael. Thank you. Love you. I'm back, Franny Lee. We're anchoring down the grid right here, Franny Lee. It might be real dense, Franny Lee, but we're actually greater than the Matrix. We actually came here for this divine mission. We're real powerful. Christy, we're getting the gangs back together. Jedi Apprentice, you're very powerful. It's not about ego at this time. It's about the power of I am. You got to be real powerful. You got to put on the full armor of God, Nancy. So I noticed something. I got the seal in the forehead. I'm the observer, right? Tesla said, be the observer. I am the observer. What are we about to witness? What are we about to experience? So I found it very interesting of the terminology that was used to describe this moment in time. And please smash the like button so that others can find this message. So I read about the double solar storm, back-to-back blasts, baby. It's really going to start affecting the inhabitants of this realm. Now, I'm just going to read off a couple of articles. I was scrolling the Google, yeah, and I was learning about we got 2 solar storms coming in, a CME blast, and then I was scrolling, and I said, oh, this is interesting. And I stumbled across, like some of you stumbled across this message, right? I stumbled across what's happening. And I found this very interesting. There's so many different, writers or people that report in the world. But to come across a very interesting theme. What are we about to witness? Right? So we just had the solar storm, right? Here we go. Ready? CBS News writes, a cannibal solar ejection. Space.com writes, cannibal solar bursts. The Independent writes, a cannibal solar storm. News 19 writes, cannibal coronal mass ejection. Newsweek writes, cannibal CME from huge explosion on the surface of the sun. It's very interesting that all of these different reports, it's almost like, I don't know, they all wrote like the same thing. They're like totally different. I went right down the list. I said, look at this. And I'm seeing CBS News, a cannibal solar ejection. Space.com, a cannibal solar burst. Independent writes, a cannibal solar storm. News 19 writes, cannibal coronal mass ejection. Newsweek writes, cannibal CME from huge explosion. So I said, well, why do they all write this? It's very interesting. What are we about to witness? The study on solar activity. These energetic environmental factors act as energy sources that will outplay in different ways. So we're experiencing different. Some people have the preparation to accept. So it's depending on an individual's health status, maturity level, and capacity of self-regulation. Cellular upregulation is important during the DNA activation phase. What are you experiencing? Under certain conditions, ready? Under certain conditions, variables that can affect the Schumann resonance. Oh, the Schumann resonance. Hashtag Schumann resonance. Under certain conditions, variables that affect the Schumann resonance parameters, such as the solar wind, solar storms, solar flares, may affect brain activity, perception, and dreams and memory. Actually, on my journey, I have been experiencing very interesting dreams. I'm going to share one of them with you very soon. Juno Joe, thank you so much, Juno. Love to all. Thank you. Your truth is needed every day, no matter what. I love you. Love you. Got the bell back. Thank you, Juno. We got the bell for the tremendous comments back. We're back. Yeah, D-Lo. See, so we got the sign. I got the science for you, D-Lo. People are saying, why am I having all these dreams right now? So these energies are really going to affect brain activity. So imagine if a person, this was shown in the Hopi Blue star prophecy. They said in the end days, people will be dead in the eyes. Brains. So who knows what we're going to experience? We could see brains, right? And then we could see people flying around, unicorns, rainbows, two realities running side by side because it's your perception. Remember, so, brain activity, perception, and dreams. And if you're already witnessing dreams, what are we about to experience? So, in the last few days, I've been feeling off. You might be feeling off. Nothing can stop this energy. We have to have the preparation to accept. This is just the beginning, Mama Rages. It's good to see you, Mama Rages. I'm here to be the lighthouse for all of you. If you're feeling off, Patricia, guess what? I was feeling off as well. I didn't want to get up this morning. I didn't even want to do this live. I was really tired before. Yeah, Kenny, it's like that C, right? That's that C. But there's a lot of predictive programming. There's a lot of casting the spells. You don't want to be in that reality, that frequency of that low vibrations. You don't want to be that. I'm here to improve your everyday life. I'm here to make you rise up, raise your vibrational frequency. Raise the vibration. Write it in the chat. We're here to raise the vibrational frequency of everyone. And, think about it. Why do when you turn the TV on, there's so much terrible stuff going on. It looks like gloom and doom. I was even speaking to a person, he was venting, we were talking in the gym. I was talking to him back in Florida, and, we were saying how everything changed, and, we were talking about bodybuilding, and we got into a whole conversation, and he brought up all the video games. They teach kids about all this death and shooting. Is this what we want to show our children? And a lot of these shooting things, and then the zombies come alive and all, so, and then of course it's nightmares. We're talking about dreams. This is mental health awareness. So we don't want to fall into that frequency. We don't want to fall into that reality of zombies, right? Of all of this stuff. When we think of they kept writing this word cannibal, consuming the energy from brothers and sisters. And I shared this. That's the black hole spirit energy. If you haven't joined our Patreon and you would like to join our Patreon, we had a tremendous Zoom meeting. We talked about the black hole energy spirits, how to improve your life, and all of you got to share. It's the recording is up on Patreon if you'd like to take a look at that, and the link is in the description. Parasites, parasitical energy, cannibalism, all that we're leaving that age, right? And now we're picking our brothers and sisters up. Think about all the corruption. We saw it in the 2000s in the stock market scandals, the Enrons. Remember the Enrons? Remember when all the people lost their money in the stock market? You remember that back in the day? And a lot of people went back to sleep and they didn't realize that the market is corrupt. And so they're getting their energy, like this parasitical energy. That was terrible. That was terrible. So we need to, look at where we're going to go. You're like Deadpool, Fitwit. Yeah. Fitwit knows all the answers now. I talked to her last night, right? We have to really start to make plans ahead of time. My mother taught me that. What's up, Mom? My mom prepared me. My mom prepared me for this. Oh, yeah. And my mom used to drill into me, not tomorrow, now. Not tomorrow, now. I used to shudder when she would say, oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, but she said, Michael, it's true. That's that Mary energy. You know about the Blessed Mother Mary? It's true. Yeah, it's the divine feminine. The divine feminine picks up the divine masculine and vice versa. She said, not tomorrow, now. It's the power of now. You can say, a lot of people do say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make these changes tomorrow. But Apollo Creed, just like my mother, Apollo Creed said, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Write it in the chat. There is no tomorrow. I can't wait. I had a lot of bad stuff happen to me. I'm being a lighthouse to show all of you. I just keep going. I can't wait for lawsuits and things that might never happen. I need to build my life and not sit here on the couch and wait and say, woe is me. None of us are a victim anymore. We are all powerful. Let me see the lions in the chat. There is no tomorrow. We're not going to fall. We're going to rise up. We're not going to be on that parasitical level. That's what they're pumping out. It's a frequency, and you tune into that. Everything it's a vibrational frequency, right? Remember that crazy spiritual wackadoo guy 4 years ago? He was out on the beach, and he said vibrational synchronization. It's true. We're celebrating 4 years of our everyday lives. I'm very grateful for your support, and keep smashing the like button. And if you never watched a full video, and this is your first time, watch the full video. I give a lot of information throughout a lot of these live streams. You never know what's going to be coming out. Just sit back, relax, allow the consciousness to flow, baby. And if you've never shared a video link before, why don't you share the link? Because as I shared, this will be authentic and this will go through the people. We're leaving the age of false idols and things being bought and paid for with agendas and all this other stuff. If it resonates, we share and then it grows. And that's what we're doing here with our channel. You know, thank you, Wolfie. Yeah, keep sharing. When you guys share, it really helps. And, you know, take the time to visit the channel page, and, you know, all of these things help. The longer you watch, the more you smash the like, leave a comment, and share it on a platform. That's how this is all working out right now. Because we're not here to be popular. We're here to be authentic. I could do all the cool things, that whatever's the trend. What's the trending stuff, right? But I'm here talking about the Schumann resonance and solar flashes and solar flares and consciousness. Patricia Mushroom, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Patricia. It's my honor to do this, and I'm going to keep going. This is the time period. We have to focus. We have to raise our vibrational frequency. So I want you to think about everything that I shared today and focus that solar activity affects human consciousness. And it's your perception. I did a full video on that as well. Your perception becomes your reality. If you perceive the end of the world and the zombie apocalypse, that's what you're going to witness. It's true. If you're witnessing unicorns and rainbows in the fifth dimension in abundance, and the abundance is flowing, baby, that's what you're going to experience. Tara, thank you so much. I love you, Tara. I appreciate you. It's my honor to serve the people. We're going to keep going. There is no tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. There is no tomorrow. There's only the power of now. Because you see, even on my journey, and I just recently shared, you know, my 4th year anniversary. If I didn't make that on one day, I had to invoke the power of now. Otherwise, none of this would have been here today. You have to stay focused like a laser beam on the power of now. There has to be one day in your everyday life that you take back your power. And that's what we're doing right now. We're taking back our power, and nothing can stop this. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people. And please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Yeah. We're in a pivotal moment right now. The energy is high. In this next month, from right now, the power now, not tomorrow, starting this moment, once you get off, I hope I get you to like feel like you could run through the wall like the juggernaut. we have to focus on the power of now. And focus. This energy is present now. As you can see, we're glitching like crazy again. We're glitching. We have to focus on what we're creating. The present moment is giving us the energies. We have to put our best foot forward, back it up with radical action. We're the creators of our reality, Maggie, absolutely. We're the creators of our reality. Yeah, you have to embrace the intensity, Nikki. Some people might say, he's too strong. Boom! That's what you have to be right now. The enemy takes no days off. Realize this. You have to be strong, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Don't forget it. This is the truth, right? Everyone's like, you laugh, right? You laugh because it's the truth. And if you want to laugh, and if you want to, ready? What's today, guy? What's today? What's today? If you want to laugh, oh, you know what tonight is? Yeah, it's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. Yeah. We're going to have a tremendous Friday Night Live. It's good to see everyone. Yeah. Everyone's chanting Friday, Friday, Friday. It's good. Yeah. We're going to be raising the vibrational frequency. So please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell and select all. Because when I do these 2 days, a lot of people miss Friday Night Live. I'm going to come back. You'll get all the updates. We have to keep raising the vibration right now. That's why I take no days off. Hashtag no days off. If you're new to our channel, we have a video every single day. I will never stop. I will never give in. I will just keep going. There will be a video every single day. Unless if the internet goes down, then you got technical difficulties. That's something else. You never know, Kenny. You never know when he comes. Yeah, little Cap. Yeah, little Cap's back. Everyone's back. We're getting the band back together. This is going to be a tremendous month. Focus all your energy in this now moment. And you are leveling up again. Focus with strength. Oh, Tanya, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Tanya. It's good to see everyone. I'm glad you guys are all here. So, yeah, we're going to be, it's probably going to be around 7:30 Eastern time in the PM. But we're a little flexible with that. You know, we're trying to get everyone in the chat. And that will be up later. So I miss you too, Tanya. It's good to see you. You know, and I appreciate, Tanya's been here since the beginning. All of you that have been here since the very beginning of the journey. I'm very grateful for all of you. Keep smashing the like button. Keep sharing. If you missed the beginning of this message, go back, rewatch. If you're on the live, go back. Leave your comments. What are your ascension symptoms? Did you have a weird night? Did you wake up? Was it hard to get the day started? Are you exhausted? Are you wired? Whee! Are you wired? We're gonna be focused on what we're creating right now. Oh, it's your first Friday Night Live, Sam. It's going to be tremendous. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be something interesting tonight. Stay tuned. I'm going to keep bringing new stuff and new stuff and new stuff. Going to keep you on your toes. Yeah. You're wired, Kim. Yeah, we have to have a good time right now. Don't fall into the trap. They want you to be sad. They want you to be low. I'm here to pick you up. And that's what Friday Night's Live is going to do. So embrace these energies. Manage these energies. Grateful for all the support. If you'd like to join our group chats on Telegram, Discord, very grateful for all the support on Patreon. And you could see all of the past videos. All the content is up there. And very grateful for the support during this time. The link is pinned above. Solar activity affects human consciousness. Period. And now we take it from there. And we'll see what the following days hold for all of us. Because that's what the event is. We're expanding out. You might be conscious of things. I never knew this. And then since 2020, everyone started, oh, wow. I'm conscious of all these things. So I love you all. I'll see you all tonight. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day.